Hello everyone and good morning all of you. This is Ashima Shukla, your current affairs and banking awareness faculty on Entri platform. And in this video we are going to talk about all the major news events that have taken place in the past days. The discussion is going to involve all the important news events, and after that we will also be discussing about all the questions or the types of questions that can be framed out of the news events that we are going to discuss, right? So you'll get an idea about the type of news events that you have to study, a bit of highlights about the news events, and in the later stage you'll learn about the type of questions. After that, if you wish to do more practice questions, as we say, then you can take up a free live quiz that happens on Entri app, that is completely for current affairs, that is completely free of cost, and you can take that via the app, where you will be getting a lot more idea about your understanding of the news events, and also about how to study the news events so that they benefit in the examinations. Now, starting on our discussion of news events, the first news event we are going to talk about is Bharatiya Reserve Note Mudran Private Limited. It has set up an ink manufacturing unit called Varnika in Mysuru. Now, this has been set up with an annual ink manufacturing capacity of 1500 metric tons to enhance the security of banknotes. Now here the question that can be framed, or a bit of an idea, is that they can ask you about where it has been set up, what is the capacity. Now BRB and PML, which we are talking about, is a completely owned subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India, and Varnika has been dedicated to the nation in Mysore. Now what is the benefit of it? Basically, Make in India initiative is the idea. Entire requirement of banknote printing inks is produced in-house, so this unit also manufactures color shift intaglio ink, or CSII. You need to know what CSII stands for. That is color shift intaglio ink, which meets the requirements of banknote printing presses, and therefore cost efficiency and self-sufficiency in terms of printing of banknotes. Then we have Shri Shaktikant Das ji, who has laid the foundation and establishment of Learning and Development Center of Bharatiya Reserve Note Mudran Private Limited in Mysuru. He is the one who had laid down. India's first of its kind road made out of steel waste has come up in Surat city in Gujarat at Hazira Industrial Area. It's a 6-lane, 1 kilometer road, experimental road, and it consists of 100% processing of steel slag. Then we have DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, which conducted 2 successful flight tests of Indian Army version of medium range surface to air missiles against the high speed aerial target on 27th of March at integrated test range in Chandipur off the coast of Odisha. And the first test launch was to intercept a medium altitude long range target. Second launch was for low altitude short range target. United States military and military of Philippines have kicked off the military drill Balikatan 2022. Philippine led annual exercise will take place across Luzon in Philippine region near Taiwan, and Filipino and American troops will be participating in this, making it the largest Balikatan military exercise ever. Veteran Bollywood actress Deepika Padukone ji has been named as one of the awardees of the Time 100 Impact Awards 2022. She was featured in the inaugural Time 100 Impact Awards for her work in the mental health struggles, raising awareness via her Live, Love, Laugh Foundation. The award is basically for all the global leaders who have gone above and beyond their industry for helping the people. There were 6 other global leaders who have also been honored under this Time 100 Impact Awards, which were given out. Who were they, or to whom has it elsewhere been given? That you can find the list in the PDF that we will be providing you. Then we have 94th Academy Awards called Oscar Awards, which were presented during an event in the Dolby Stadium in Los Angeles. Now in Oscars, you all know when Oscars have been given out, you need to know about the major winners who were there, or especially in certain categories you need to know, like the best picture or the best actor or the best director, actress, everything. So best picture was Coda. I'll be just writing over here. Coda was the best picture. Then we have best actor. In male we had Will Smith, whose clip has also gone out quite viral. Then we have best actress, or you can say best actor female. That was Jessica Chastain. Jessica Chastain was the Best Actress Award winner. Then we have the Best Director, that was Jane Campion. Jane Campion was the Best Director for The Power of Dog. Then there were other awards also which were given out, various others, like the Best Animated Feature Film, which was Encanto. Then we had Best Documentary Feature, The Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised, and various other short film, full film, production, cinematography. So go through a list because you never know what category they are going to ask you. Pramod Sawantji took oath as the Chief Minister of Goa for the second straight term for 5 years. Again, Pramod Sawant led the BJP in the Goa Assembly elections. They won 20 seats. The Goa Assembly has 40 seats, so a clear majority, 50% is there, and therefore BJP has returned to power there. The Governor of Goa is P.S. Sridharan Pillaiji. Prime Minister of Malta, Robert Abela, has sworn in for the second term after his ruling Labour Party won 2022 general elections, again a landslide victory, and his oath was administered by the President George Weah. Max Verstappen has won Formula 1 2022 Saudi Arabia Grand Prix recently. He drives for Red Bull and is from Netherlands. Ministry of MSME organized a 2-day summit in association with the Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India in Ahmedabad. It is being held at India's International Center, which is located in New Delhi, and various entrepreneurs who are going to be there. The inauguration was done by Narayan Tatu Raneji, who is the current Union Minister of MSME. Then we have President Ramnath Kovindji, who is going to facilitate the winners of the 3rd National Water Awards. The first was given to Uttar Pradesh, second to Rajasthan, third position was taken by Tamil Nadu. These awards were started in the year 2018 by the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Pramod Sawantji took oath as Chief Minister of Goa. We have already discussed. Indigo Airlines direct flight from Indore to Jammu was flagged off by the Minister of Civil Aviation, Jyotiraditya M. Scindiaji, making it the 28th daily flight from Indore. Warangal, Telangana has hosted the second leg of Rashtriya Sanskriti Mahotsav. First leg was in Andhra Pradesh. We had discussed at the time. It is managed by the Ministry of Culture. Ministry of Defence signed a contract of 473 crore rupees with Goa Shipyard Limited on construction of 8 fast patrol vessels for Indian Coast Guard. Indian Air Force and Indian Oil Corporation Limited introduced Fleet Card Fuel on Move for their different fleet of vehicles to improve the logistics of fuel. CCPA, Central Consumer Protection Authority, imposed a penalty of 10 lakh rupees and ordered the discontinuation of Sure Vision advertisement after false and misleading. Niti Aayog will host a workshop on carbon capture, utilization and storage. Singapore-based e-commerce platform Shopee has closed its operations in India just 3 months after it was launched. So Shopee has closed its operations. India has opened its government procurement market to UAE under India-UAE CEPA Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. It is going to be effective from 1st of May. Adani Group has signed a partnership agreement with Google Cloud to modernize its IT operations. Novel Tata was been appointed as additional director and vice chairman of Tata Steel. Sumant Sinha ji has been appointed as the new president of ASSOCHAM and Ajay Singh as the new vice president of ASSOCHAM. Field level financial literacy event camp was organized by the Financial Inclusion and Development Department and RBI for self-help groups, members and leaders of the Thane district. Indian Oil has won the prestigious Asian Oil and Gas Award for COVID management and new product of the year, which was organized by the Singapore-based quarterly publication Asian Power. Maharashtra Tourism has won excellence in the OTM Mumbai. RBI organized a financial literacy camp for the fishermen community at the Fisheries Survey of India in Mumbai. Navy Open Laser and Bahia Sailing Championship was held. It was conducted in 2022. Indian Navy Watership Training Center was the one who had organized this, or they were the one behind it. And then we have Yashmen and women from all commands of Indian Navy, cadets, NDA 7, INWTCs, Army Yachting Node demonstrated sailing and watermanship skills in Karwar Harbour. National Commission for Women has launched a legal service clinic in collaboration with Delhi State Legal Service Authority. It has been started recently and it will act as a single window facility for resolving the grievances of women, and free legal assistance will be given to women under this. National Commission for Women current chairperson is Miss Rekha Sharma ji. Nests will celebrate 4th Foundation Day. It's an autonomous organization established under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and the chief guest of the event is going to be the Minister of Tribal Affairs, Shri Arjun Munda ji. Nests aims to provide high quality education to tribal students and construct 45 schools by 452 on the lines of Navodaya Vidyalaya. Union Cabinet has approved the setting up of NLMC. NMLC is a wholly owned Government of India company. Initially, the authorized capital is 5,000 crore rupees and paid up share capital is 150 crore rupees. And the objective is to monetize surplus land, building assets of central public sector enterprises and the government agencies. Program Sagar Parikrama was launched by the Government of India on the occasion of 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by the Department of Fisheries, Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying. The program is going to cover all the coastal states. First stage has been launched in Gujarat from Mandavi and is going to end in Porbandar in Gujarat. Chief Minister of Assam and Meghalaya have signed a historic agreement in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah ji for settlement of the interstate disputes that have been going on. It has resolved 6 out of 12 issues between Assam and Meghalaya. 70% of the border has become dispute free now. In principle approval given by the Government of India, 21 greenfield airports, of which bold ones are already functioning: Shirdi, Durgapur, Sindhudurg, Pokyang, Kushinagar, Kannur, Orval and Kalaburai. These are already working. You have to know which state is this particular airport, greenfield airport, going to be functional. This is the whole list that you need to know about. Others are going to come up soon. Now these were the news events. Now we'll be having a look at the frame of questions that can be framed from the news events we have just seen. Starting on the discussion, the first question is: which state won the first prize in the 3rd National Water Award? So we have seen first, second, third, in which first was given to Uttar Pradesh, second to Rajasthan, third to Tamil Nadu, and the awards are organized by Ministry of Jal Shakti. Which airline operator recently launched Indore Jammu direct flight? Now this direct flight has been started by Indigo recently. Adani Group signed agreement with which IT giant to modernize its IT operations? So for modernizing its operations, the agreement has happened with Google Cloud. Fleet card has been introduced by Indian Air Force. With which public sector undertaking? They have signed a fleet card with IOCL, Indian Oil Corporation. Who is the chairperson of the National Commission for Women? Now, National Commission for Women has started legal service clinic which will provide free legal assistance, and the chairperson of National Commission for Women is Miss Rekha Sharma ji. Fourth Foundation Day of Nests was celebrated in which of the following place recently? Now, Nests, which is an autonomous organization under Ministry of Tribal Affairs, they organized the fourth Foundation Day and was celebrated in Jamshedpur in Jharkhand. Recently, Government of India announced the setting up of National Land Monetization Corporation. What is the initial authorized share capital for this? So, initial authorized share capital is 5,000 crore rupees and paid up capital is 150 crore rupees, and it is a wholly owned subsidiary of Government of India. Sagar Parikrama program was recently launched by which department of Government of India? Sagar Parikrama has been launched by Department of Fisheries for the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav interaction, which was announced recently, and it's going to be in all the coastal states. With this, we'll be winding up this segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day ahead. Take care and good luck with your preparations.